If you're new to my channel, you might not know that I am a meal prep fanatic. I always have my breakfast prepped the night before or 2 days before so that whenever I get hungry in the morning, I can just pull it out of the fridge and eat it right away. For me, I personally love to always start my morning with oats, whether that's overnight oats, baked oatmeal, my blended baked oats, which tastes like cake. So I always have oats prepped for myself. I wake up earlier than my family and eat before them. It's the one meal of the day we usually don't eat together. And then I have other food prepped for them for whenever they get hungry later on in the morning. So here I am prepping 2 kinds of overnight oats from a new ebook that I've been loving called Breakfast Overnight. I made some carrot cake overnight oats and some vanilla latte oats with a little bit of leftover coffee I had from that morning. And I stuck this in the fridge, and then it gave me options the next day and allowed breakfast to come together so quickly. Guys, I'm hopping on here to let you know of an amazing deal. So all throughout this video, I am using some beautiful plant-based recipe books, and until July 10th at midnight, tomorrow night, you guys can get all of the ebooks you see in this video, my ebook Plant Bias, and over 100 other plant-based ebooks for only $50. This is something called the plant-based bundle, and it rarely happens, so I really hope you guys jump on this deal. If you bought all of these ebooks at their normal price, the price would total over $4,000. But until tomorrow night at midnight, you can get them all for only $50. There is an ebook in this bundle for everybody. There is my book Plant Bias, which is a beginner's guide to eating a more plant-based diet. There are tons of other recipe books. There are books about coffee. There are books about sandwiches. There are books about meal planning, meal prepping. There are lifestyle books, even books on how to make vegan dog treats. And if 100 ebooks sounds overwhelming, don't worry. Once you buy the bundle and download the books either to a hard drive or your laptop, you'll have them for life. So you can take your time working your way through them, and you will have recipe inspiration for years to come, I am sure. So be sure to head over to theconscientiouseater.com/bundle to purchase the bundle today before the deal ends tomorrow night at midnight. And now let's jump back into my full day of eating. So this day of eating started with a cup of black tea and some oat milk per usual. I just didn't film it because it's pretty boring and you guys have seen me make it before. And then when I got hungry around 6:30, I whipped out those carrot cake oats, poured them into a bowl so I could add some toppings, including some homemade mixed nut butter because I can't have peanut butter right now, but I've been loving other kinds of nut butters, thankfully. Added some pumpkin seeds and raisins because that sounded like the perfect combo with carrot cake oats, and this was delicious. It might be a little weird to have veggies in your oats, but trust me, you can't taste them, and it is a great way to start the day. All right, it is lunchtime. I just went to the grocery store and restocked our fridge. And usually lunches for me means something really quick and easy, like a loaded avocado or hummus toast and some kind of veggies on the side. So I was looking through this cookbook that is in the plant-based bundle called Comfort by Good Eatings on YouTube. And oh my goodness, it is a gorgeous cookbook full of so many amazing looking dishes, and I was so inspired by a very simple recipe, but I have almost all the ingredients for it. And so I am going to make some kimchi hummus toast with a side salad. Let me show you the recipe and the beautiful cookbook that I got the inspiration from. So this is the cookbook I have been loving looking through. It is called Comfort by Good Eatings on YouTube, and it is actually so stunning. I cannot believe it's a part of the bundle. Her photography is beautiful, and she has a lot of fusion dishes, which we love as Americans living in Asia. And the recipe that inspired my lunch today was this avocado and kimchi toast. It's such a simple idea, but I always forget to add fun toppings to my avocado toast. So I am definitely going to be making this. I really wish I had this beautiful plate to plate my toast on, but we are going to just make a simple salad and some kimchi hummus toast because I don't have avocado. And I cannot wait to try all of her other recipes because the photos are stunning and I just want to dive into my screen and eat everything. always add pumpkin seeds or chopped nuts for crunch on simple salads. And there you have it, a very typical lunch for me that I am very excited about, especially because the toppings on my toast are unique. And oh man, that looks so, so good. Okay, I'm gonna add black pepper. I add black pepper to everything. I don't know if you're the same, let me know. This looks so good. I don't really like eating on camera, but I will try this for you guys to see how it all goes together. Other than the microgreens going into my nostril. That was really good. I'm so excited about this. And I'm gonna eat this and I will see you next time I eat. As I was looking through the ebooks in the plant-based bundle, I came across this ebook called The 14-Day Vegan Meal Prep. And of course, my eye got caught on this chocolate mug cake that looked amazing, so I had to make it for a snack. I didn't have my chocolate oatmeal in the morning, so of course, I needed to find a place to fit in some chocolate during the day. So I whipped up this delicious chocolate oat cake with some tahini, applesauce, non-dairy milk, and baking powder. And then added in some cocoa powder, coconut sugar, and I chose oat flour for my flour. And then I just stirred this all together until a thick batter formed, cut up a square of dark chocolate and threw that in, and then poured this into a greased microwave safe mug and microwaved it until it was cooked through and puffy. I thought it was gonna overflow, but it stayed in, and oh man, this was so good. Was definitely planning on sharing this with my husband, but I ended up eating the whole thing while I was doing some work, and I do not regret it at all. Dinner was another recipe from a stunning ebook in the plant-based bundle called the 7-Day Vegan Challenge. My family loves pesto. I have a very picky toddler, which many of you know about, but I discovered this pea pesto, which I thought was a great way to incorporate some more plant-based protein, and it used less oil and a lot more lemon juice for zestiness, so this is a great summertime pesto. So I just got some pasta boiling, and while the pasta was boiling, I made this pesto, and instead of more olive oil, I decided to use some aquafaba just to lighten up this pesto, and it was delicious, so definitely recommend that if you're trying to cut back on oil. And the recipe called for some crispy potatoes and chickpeas baked in the oven, but this day my oven decided to break on me, which is so sad. So we did pasta instead of the potatoes, and then I just cooked some chickpeas in a hot wok with a little bit of olive oil, salt, and garlic powder, and then threw in some kale for some veggies and just cooked those all together until a little bit crispy and the kale had wilted down. And then by this point my pasta was done. I just threw on that zesty pea pesto, stirred it through, and put this into bowls along with the crispy chickpeas and the sauteed kale, and this was a delicious dinner. Water. Where's your cup? Especially after me and my son started feeling really sick in the afternoon and into the evening, so definitely glad we were able to eat a very nutritious dinner before our health went downhill. Alright, it's actually the next day, but I wanted to close out the video. I ended up getting so sick. I'm still pretty sick now. Starting in the afternoon, I ate that whole entire mug cake, which wasn't my plan, but it was so good. And then after that, I just went downhill. My son's been sick off and on for the past couple weeks, and I think I finally caught it. Ate a little bit of dinner, even though I didn't have much of an appetite, just to make sure I didn't go to bed hungry, and passed out, and now it's the next day. So I just thought I would close out this video and also remind you guys to check out the plant-based bundle. It's only available for another about 48 hours, so please check out the link down in the description or go to theconscientioustheater.com/bundle. And I know you guys will love the bundle. There are so many amazing books in it, including all the ones I featured in this video, and so I hope you guys grab it and love it as much as I have been loving it. And I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.